Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of our video newsletter. In this video I want to talk to you about how a voluntary admission under the Baker Act can become an involuntary admission under the Baker Act. So an involuntary admission happens when somebody typically goes to a facility. It could be a hospital, an emergency room. It could be to some type of Baker Act facility, and they're going there either because somebody's told them to go there, say a therapist, or they're just showing up at the emergency room or facility because they just don't feel well, right? They're having issues with anxiety and depression and things of that nature. And frankly, in the current sort of COVID-19 environment we're living in, we're seeing a ton of that. So they go to one of these facilities and they say, "Listen, I need help." And the facility says, "Okay, we need you to sign these documents." And what they've done is they've agreed to stay for a period of up to 24 hours. Now, normally during that period of time, if you go to one of these facilities and you have health insurance, and if you go to the Baker Act website, you can read all about why I think health insurance is so important when it comes to the Baker Act. But if you go to one of these facilities and you have health insurance, the facility can and will then decide to hold you involuntarily against your will, and they can do so for up to 72 hours. So you go there, you sign documents, say I'm agreeing to stay for 24 hours. During that 24-hour period, they decide to, quote, involuntarily keep you. So now your 24-hour period ends and the new 72-hour period begins. So you've gone from, say, a 1-day hold plus a 3-day hold. That gives you 4 days where you're being kept there. And here's the icing on the cake. During that 72-hour period, they can then file for a court order to keep you even longer. So you went there for help. The next thing you know, you're stuck there for a week, 2 weeks, 30 days, 6 months. Okay, and if you think 6 months is not possible, I can tell you it is, because I've seen it happen. I've had a call from somebody stuck in a facility for 6 months. So I know it can happen. And so when you're deciding to fight to get your loved one out, that's why you need somebody who's experienced with this kind of thing, who's an experienced Baker Act lawyer, who's read all 185 pages of Chapter 394 of the Baker Act, who can help you to fight to get your loved one out. With that said, be well and stay safe.